Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you are enjoying the series so far and enjoy the video, please hit the like button and subscribe and turn the notification bell on, much appreciated. So as you may have seen from the previous video, we are doing a series where we are rebuilding Willow Creek in The Sims 4. So if you haven't seen the video previously, go on over and check that out. It will be episode 1, which I will link in the description below. And so we're starting with our second house today on the starter homes area in the neighbourhood, and I decided to try and do my Minecraft house that I tried to build in our Minecraft Mondays over on Twitch, but in The Sims 4 instead. I decided to try and build that here. So as you can see, we're just doing the shell of the build now, and I've tried to do it as I have in Minecraft, and I think it's actually going better in this one than when we tried to do it in Minecraft. Minecraft's really difficult to try and get all the blocks as you want them, so I had a lot of difficulty when trying to do the roofing and everything else in Minecraft, so it's a lot easier to do it in The Sims. The only issue I did have, which you'll see in a little bit, is I don't really fully know how to do roof rooms, if that makes any sense to you. So for example, I wanted to do a half and half, so we have the stairs going up to the bedroom with the bathroom, and then you could look down from the bedroom onto the living room and kitchen area, but I was actually quite struggling with that. I still tried to implement it as best as I could, but it's not really that great. So I'm just referring to my image that was on my phone, and I really like this house. I don't know what it is, it just looks so, it's not too modern like some of the modern houses will have flat roofs, but I really like the way that this one looks. I'm just trying to figure out which would be the best door to use, and I think in the end we go for the white one, but we change the colouring of it. And then I try to stick with the theme of the image that I had for image reference, and we chose the black windows, as you can see, and then we did the white, there we go, the white wooden parts of the house, and then the middle section where like the, I want to say veranda, like the porch area by the front door, that it will be a different colour as it is in the image as well. Just sorting out the front area to make it look really nice, doing the trees and plants at the front here. We're just trying to get that all together. I didn't really know what plants to use. I didn't want to use the same ones in the image that I had, which I'll try and see if I can put a image up now for you. If there isn't one, I haven't figured out how to do it, so I do apologise. But in the image that I've been referring to for this build, it's got the white plants, but it's only got the trees and the white plants. But I didn't really want to just use white plants, so I wanted to try and use different coloured plants at the front. Here I did not realise, but I'd actually stuck the roof trim on the wall there at the front, so it was separating the wall covering, like the paint and stuff, so we fixed that. I was going to try and do this black brick at the front, but then I wasn't feeling it. I quite liked the look of the fact that the house was like split in half with the other type of grey brick that you can see there in the middle. So here, this was the tricky part where I was trying to figure out how the heck I could do the split levelling kind of thing that I was thinking of, where the bedroom would overlook the living room, and I did also want to implement a sunken living room, which I believe we've put that in now. So I made a little porch, not a porch, a foyer area here in the main section on the left, and the room on the left will be a laundry a bit later, and here is the sunken living room, which does end up messing up in a little bit, but it's fine. I'm just extending everything to try and get it as best as I can to fit everything. I was struggling here, as you can see, with the stairs. Originally I wanted the stairs to be on the left right as you walk in, but because of the roofing on this build, you can't really do that. And I didn't want to make the building a 2-story. I mean, I suppose I could have done really, and still had the split leveling. That probably would have made it just a little bit easier, but then the front of the house wouldn't have looked the same as I wanted it to. So here you can see I'm trying to put in some walls and it's not going well. I'm trying to split level and get rid of some of the ceilings and the flooring. That also isn't going very well, as you can see. So this is where we had a lot of difficulty in trying to do the roofing and the bedroom and bathroom area, which feel free, if you do download this house, let me know and share with me anything that you change. I would love to see if you managed to pull the split leveling section with the bathroom and bedroom off better than I did, and if you've got any tips, please leave them in the comments. I would much appreciate it. Still learning The Sims. I haven't built a lot in The Sims. The first one we did is the house on the right with the pizza in the pool, which I love. That one wasn't too bad. I did like that one. But as I said, I wanted to try and see if I could do the Minecraft simple house that we did in Minecraft, but in The Sims. So here I try and do the sunken living room, but because I've already put it as a sunken living room, when I go to put the glass fencing around, as you can see, it makes it into a room. Therefore, it puts it all on the same level again, so I had to redo that, which didn't take me too long, so that was fine. So that is the living room area. The bit closest to me with the window is the office area. I was trying to remember what we put there. That's the office area, and then I'm just doing the painting and the wallpaper and everything else for everywhere. I decided, which I got a little bit irritated with myself, I wanted to try and make this house quite fun and colourful, but keep it modern. But in the end, I ended up just going with the casual black and white theme in the kitchen, as I did in the previous build. So if you haven't seen the previous episode 1 of our rebuilding Willow Creek, I will leave the link in the description, as I said. So please go on and check that out. Again, if you do download that house, please let me know and share it with me. If you make any changes, let me know. I want to see if anyone does anything different, and it might give me some more inspiration for the next houses that we'll do in the series as well. So here I'm just adding the windows to the lounge, the laundry area. Here we're doing the sunken living room. So I decided that I was going to try and do a corner sofa just past the stairs, and that didn't really go well, so we did actually go for a nice colourful green theme in here, and we ended up changing part of the glass to wall, and we changed the wallpaper as well in here. So I'm just playing around with some of the colours here, as you can see, trying to think if we could mix match some colours, but I kind of like this teal greeny blue colour, so we went for that instead. Here I'm just adding this really cool vintage looking side table in the foyer, and then we've got the side table by the sofas with that lamp, which I thought was really cute with a little flower on. We made that white to match this sofa, and then we've got the standing lamp over in the corner, which we also put next to the TV on the left. I thought this coffee table was a bit apt because it had green in it and it was white, so I really liked the way that looked. I was going to use these 2 rugs, well, one of them. Didn't really like that rug there, so I ended up finding a nice brown one, which I thought went a little bit better and tied it in together. And we also have ended up putting in brown wallpaper as well, just to make it a bit more warmer. So that's what we end up doing there, as you'll see in just a second. I'm just trying to figure out what walling to go in here. I was going to try and do that ombre effect, but I didn't really like how bright it was, so I wanted it to be a bit more neutral. Playing around with some of the chandeliers. I really like this spiral chandelier. I think it looks really, really nice. It looks really, really cool. and it gives a lot of light as well, which I really like. I really love these little wall lights over here by the door. We do also add them on top of some of the paintings that we add as well, which you will see a bit later on. Right, so here is the predicament that we had with the kitchen. I wasn't really too sure whether to go with the black and white counters or just the white counters, but we did end up doing the black and white because I like the fact that the black and white ones had the black on the top with the black drawers and then the white side, so I thought it would be quite nice and contrasting to the white wall and the black bricked wall, as you can see. So I thought it kind of just drew it all in together. We've got the double sink by the window there. We have a double cooker that we've just put in now. We do have one fridge though, which I'm sure would be fine. I'm just trying to figure out whether or not to use these cabinets or shelving, which we do end up using shelving, which I really like. Just putting the fridge in now, and I really love adding greenery into my builds lately. That shelving unit over there in particular, with some of the waterfall plants I call them, I absolutely loved it, so I had to put that on that wall there. Adding another window in and one on the left side as well, just to add a bit more light. We do add one onto that wall there because this area here will be the dining area. So I decided to just go for a normal black glassed dining room table, and I was going to stick with these orange chairs, but I really didn't like how they didn't really fit in, so we do end up changing them to black white, and they do have a little bit of orange on them, but I thought it was quite subtle that it did look quite nice. So I'm just adding more plants and more fruit onto the middle of the table. Here is another lovely plant display, whatever you want to call it. I love the one over there in the corner, and then I do love the little hanging plants, which I had to implement as well. We had a green rug under the dining table, and if you saw there as well, we did add some more bits onto the dining table, such as the salt and pepper and a couple of other centerpieces as well. Just adding the appliances into the kitchen now. I'm not too sure with that coffee machine, I'm not sure if you actually need the grinder for the coffee, but I did add it just in case she couldn't use it. I've got my build character that I use for the test plays before I upload it to the gallery, just to make sure that there isn't anything I've missed or anything that's not working, so I need to change it so it's playable. I did want to try and put a speaker in here, but in the end we used a fake Alexa. There we've got the really lovely, amazing vintage on the back wall here. Stereo, which I absolutely love. I was going to try and do a corner desk here, but I couldn't really get it to work, so we just went for a middle glass desk, playing around with some of the chairs. Didn't really like that one because I didn't like the symbol on it, so we just changed it for a white one. We've got a nice cabinet storage bookshelf area thing there with a nice little plant on the left, and I had to use that little purple and white plant vase because I thought it was really cute. Just adding some extra little decorative bits here and there. We've got the cereal box over by the microwave, got a little glass and bottle, and adding some utensils by the cooker. Here we've already added in the washing machine and tumble dryer, but we do change a few things around. So I wanted to add the shelving unit here on top instead, and then put the laundry washing detergent on the shelf. I ended up, if you watched our previous episode, you will know that I was really struggling to find this coat hanger rack thing, and as I was going through the shelving units, I found it in this build, so I implemented it at the front there. As you can see, the vintage little side table as you walk in to put like your keys or anything on, little shoe rack, and we have got an umbrella stand as well. I really like that bamboo. I've never used it before, but I thought it looked quite nice there. Just add a bit of greenery at the front. Changed those plants that were on there for sunflowers. I don't know what it is about sunflowers. I just really started liking sunflowers at the moment. I don't know why. It's really weird, but I really like them. Found a little nail file kit, so I added that to the coffee table at the front there. Just thought if you were sat watching a film and you broke a nail, you could fix it. I was going to add these lovely paintings over by the kitchen where they were like the guitar heads, but I didn't really thought that they fit. So I was going to display these things you can see on the left here that were on the wall, almost like the achievement plaques. I was going to put them there, but we ended up changing them and putting them over in the desk area. Here you go. So I'm moving those, and then I have decided to put just a normal painting there instead. I'm just adding a few extra little bits into the desk area. We go for the lovely lady that seems to be looking out into a view, which I really like, and I've added those lights that were on the wall above the paintings just to keep them lit. Lovely little doormat. I really liked the fact that it was white and brown checkered. I thought it was quite cute. And then I decided to use the laundry day stacked rugs in here. I mean, it's the laundry room anyway, but I just really like these rugs. I don't know why. I think the colours complement each other so well, and it just looks really nice in most rooms anyway. We've got the nice little comfy chair over in the corner. We had a little lamp because I thought this would be nice for a little reading nook if you wanted to get away into a quiet area that wasn't by the TV or a stereo or anything, and just read a couple of books. And then we have added a plant over in the right, you can see there. We've got a little stool kind of thing. I don't really know what to call it. It's like a by the chair. It's just a little table. I thought if you made a cup of tea or a coffee or something, you could put that next to you. I thought as well, I completely forgot at the start, I did add railing to the stairs, so don't worry, your Sims are not going to fall off the edge, which I don't think they do anyway, but obviously if it was in real life, that would be a safety hazard, so I have put that there. We put a counter on top of the fridge just to make it look like it fit in a bit more, and to make the shelving units, which are actually white, the shelves there that you can see look, well, we tried to make them just fit in a bit more. Here I've had some difficulty where I'm trying to do the bathroom, and let's just say I didn't really do a lot upstairs just because I wasn't really too sure what I was how to do it all properly. So we did add a couple of little walls which I ended up having to remove, and then I added more little walls which were not clipping with the roof, so I kept them there, added a bath, a toilet and a sink, and that is all you're getting in the bathroom. But at the same time, I thought it was kind of nice in the sense of just having a little tiny simple bathroom area upstairs off from your bedroom, which obviously you can use in the night, and then anyone who is at your house can use as well. I really liked this bed. I tend to always go for this bed. I think it's because the colours of it are really, really nice. And I normally, with this bed, will use these side tables as well, which we do end up using a matching dressing table for it as well. The dresser there that you can see I'm just placing in now. So, coming near the end, I believe, we've got just the back area left to do. Just adding a little rug. I did want to add a wall-to-wall off that area, which we do end up putting in, but we just changed it to just a smaller wall. I was going to see if I can try and make it into like a room so it would, the lighting would actually work, but it wasn't really working that well. So here we're in the back garden. We've got a little dog hedge which I thought was absolutely adorable, and we're just adding some more of the plants around the edge, making it look like it fits in and less like the house has just been placed here randomly. Using the same cobbled footpath in the back, this is where we will add a barbecue and a chair and table with a little umbrella over the top. Then I realised also that I forgot the dirt underneath the plants outside the front as well, just to make it look more realistic, so I added that in as well. Adding a little fence around the outside of the garden and some hedges around the back there, which I really like this garden. I don't normally do gardens very well, I feel like, and I felt like this one went quite well. Everything seemed to just go really well, and the colours are nice. We use a really nice barbecue out here. We don't do too much in the back garden, we just make it look quite simple and usable. Obviously, if you wish, you can add some more things into the garden as well, like if this sim wanted to have kids over, for example, then you could have the outdoor fun set, and you could have the slide, like the slip and slide and everything over by where I'm putting the tree now. So you could put that there if you wanted, but I just kept it quite simple. I can imagine this sim just doing a normal thing, really. So I'm just adding the last little bits here with the trees and doing the path. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, make sure you follow me on my social media, and that will be Twitter, Instagram, and obviously subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you do want to check out my Twitch as well, link will be in the description, so make sure you go and check that out as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.